Yo, what's going on, guys? It is hot as hell in here, so let me try to get this video out as decisive and as good as I possibly can because I am sweating bullets. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to hear more, let me know what your thoughts are. But other than that, we are talking about an actor. You may have seen him on the likes of Power, on Orange is the New Black, and he was in like one of the barbershop movies. I'm talking about Michael Rainey Jr., very young actor in my eyes. I think he's around my age. He basically made a live stream appearance. And before we get into that, let's just get a little bit into live streaming as a whole for a minute. I think when you look at the likes of, Kai Cenat, Aiden Ross, they've really made a huge wave into these reality stars and these famous actors, famous comedians, just getting onto their shows and these RL streams. And it's bringing this new wave to where you can still build your following from an older perspective and a younger perspective. And that's where we come into this case with Michael Rainey Jr. He made an appearance on Tylil James. I believe that's what his name is. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry. I don't really watch his content. I never watched Power before anywhere. But what I'm talking about is there is this certain incident that happened where Michael Rainey Jr. was assaulted live on the stream, and I'll play it right here.
Everybody in here has worked a job, has more than $1 million. Y'all have never worked, y'all never did nothing. Y'all literally
I know it's a little hard to kind of see it, but it kind of just shows a little bit weird that there are children involved into this. Not in a weird manner, they were just there. But you can clearly see from his face and his expressions and her manner and her gestures, he was groped and sexually assaulted. Now, it's a situation like this because this is probably maybe about 2 weeks to a week old. It's weird that I'm covering it now, but I want to anyway, just because it really just shines the light on men's sexual assault cases and how they just get brushed under the rug and how not a lot of people care about it, but some of them do. In the sense of social media, no one gives a fuck about it. And that's where I want to get into it. So basically, when you see from that video, he was basically trying to have a great time. He's trying to, be a great guest, so on and so forth. And a little bit more context, this is Tylil James, one of his first ever live streams, and all this happens. And before that, prior to him being groped, his sister was also being a little weird in terms of just outlandish talking. And there's another clip I can show you guys.
Clip that. My next girlfriend's gonna be Kylie Jenner. Clip that. We got 54,000 views. I'm doing anything for clout. I'm trying to go viral. Just trying to see.
Let me make you go viral. You got a banana?
Oh.
It wasn't me. That was
Get out.
Back the fuck up.
Yo, bro. She's not allowed back in here. Fuck. She's not allowed back in here. Shanique, mom.
So you can kind of already tell she kind of doesn't. I'm not going to say doesn't care, but more or less she kind of doesn't read the room correctly. And when we talk about the social media aspect of it, it's just weird how people take this completely differently, to the likes of like 50 Cent, but we'll get to that in a short moment. But to me, this is just something that is this is not right. This is just uncalled for. You could have done anything else, could have rubbed his shoulders, whatever. And I'm not even condoning that. I don't like to be touched at all. Like, I don't touch I don't put my hands on you, whatever. If you allow me to do that, so on and so forth. I don't like anyone touching me. I don't even like hugs unless, like, I initiate it or, I would like a hug. I just don't like that. So I can only imagine someone groping your junk, how you would get. That's a genuine reaction in real time. And there's a thing, Michael Rainey Jr. took that super professional. Let's be completely honest. He took that so professional. He could have literally lashed out on her, pushed her off, told her, what the fuck are you doing, so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, he is under a microscope. Any celebrity's under a microscope at that stature that they're in. They're on a hit TV show. Everyone's trying to find a way to not profit them and get them out of there. So he took that very, 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 very professional to a degree. And to be honest, if that was me, I would have done the complete opposite. I would have made a scene. But again, he has a team to uphold. He thought about this, He thought in real time, possibly, I need to do some shit. But he thought, if this gets out, my likeness gets changed very fast. It's simply just, if I lash out, I'm going to be they're going to have my head rather than the situation at hand, because no one's going to care about that. They're going to care about the reaction instead of the action. Does that make sense? But that doesn't go the same for her. Tyler James' sister, like I said, she was like acting crazy before. What gives you that idea, like, you know what, I'm going to grope this man because I'm hot and horny, so on and so forth? Let alone there were children in there, and if you see them in the video, I'm probably going to blur them out or put like a PNG photo above them because I don't want that there because it's weird. But you understand there are children involved and you're doing sexual acts in front of children. That's almost a crime in it. That's a crime in itself. So after the live stream, Tyler James kind of goes out with this little statement, and I was almost going with Tyler James for a little bit here until it kind of wasn't I was not feeling it, because he had to take a professional route later when Michael Rainey Jr. was maybe thinking about taking this to, legal action. But he was talking a little bit, and I'll kind of show a clip of where I'm kind of thinking of right here.
All that shit really made me, like, all those side of shit really made me feel away. Because when people come, this is your crib. It's about hospitality. That means everything. Stop telling me to ignore it, because when I was trying to ignore it, y'all dick riders was spamming it. That shit really got me really feeling away, because, bro, I be around celebrities all day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even when I first started being my first few celebrities, don't get me wrong, I do unusual shit. No homo. Like, nothing crazy. Like, I'll be like, yo, like, I be trying to record, get a video, a picture, whatever. But due time, you feel what I'm saying? That shit don't really mean nothing to you. We all equal, we all the same. But she never seen somebody that caliber, so she start, you feel what I'm saying? And that's my sister, so, like, I'm not going to say nothing bad about her. I'm going to just check her and tell her, like, you don't got to be on it. We all the same. We all human. If he's here for me, he's here for you. Family Sunday dinner shit every Sunday. You feel what I'm saying? I got people telling me you got to be aware who you have around when these type of people come. Why should I? We all equal. You feel what I'm saying? We all got a mutual agreement, and it's about respect. Shit got me dumb mad, bro. Like, nothing ever got me more mad than this, bro.
You see from the video, it kind of talks about him, like, kind of not really holding his sister accountable. She's like, my sister, she don't know better, like, so on and so forth. Like she's never seen that type of person before, like, so on and so forth. That does not matter. And he says, like, well, why you need to watch who you're with? It's like, that's my family. I have to watch it for my family? 100%. Because at the end of the day, nothing can happen. Something can happen to her. But at the same time, she can ruin your entire streaming career over that one thing. You have to understand, you know your sister better than anybody. You know your family more than anybody. And if you bring someone that they do not like into their own house, and then you act shocked that happened because they don't like that person, sorry, you didn't do your homework on that. You refuse to do your homework on that. So again, you should know how your sister is and how she acts. You could have been like, yo, I have this guy over. You're not allowed in this room. So simple. Could have been like, hey, you can say hi, so on and so forth, but I'm working here. I have something to do. I can connect with him. This can be networking, so on and so forth. She basically ruined that for you. Now, when you go into the different aspect of her, she just doesn't give a fuck. And that's clearly shown. And he was low-key defending her, and that's his family, whatnot, but he doesn't grasp the situation at hand. Now, I want to get to the last part about this. I don't condone this at all. This is just weird behavior, so on and so forth. But what I will say is social media has absolutely taken this too far. You have the likes of 50 Cent saying this, and I quote, this is an Instagram post. Wait, sexual assault. From a male perspective, this was aggressive advance. LOL, he's fine. No charges are being pressed. That was an Instagram post. Now, I just know that would have been different. Let's just say Rainey Jr. did lash out, did that. He would have done everything in his power to save face towards him rather than try to defend him. This is, again, what I'm saying is men's sexual assault cases are just never taken seriously. It is like, oh, dude, man, if that was me, bro, I would have let her. Like, what? Like, I don't think we truly understand how fucked that sounds. That is simply what 50 is saying here. And not only that, people on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever the case may be, that are idiots, that have no brain cells, were like, oh man, well, he must be gay or something. What? Is that the first reaction you're going to say with a man being sexually assaulted, is that he is gay? No, but I don't want to play this whole, well, if it was a woman, it would be a lot different. We know the outcome of that. We are talking about what is at stake, what is at hand right now, and that is Michael Rainey Jr. being groped live on a live stream. You can't turn that around. It's clear as day. Again, if those kids were not there, we would have seen that in 4K, 60 frames per second. It would have been a lot bad. It would have been way worse than it already looks. But the fact that social media has allowed that, and this is why men don't come around and talk about their feelings or how they're feeling mentally, how anything they talk about. They would rather stuff that deep down inside and become sick, because it's a sickening thing when you hold your feelings in, guys. I know it's gotten a lot better throughout the years, but at the same time, this is what happens when men's mental health, men's sexual assault cases are just brushed under the rug because no one gives a fuck. I'm sorry, I'm calling it as it is. Should band together and be like, oh my God, this is sexual assault. Instead, no, oh, he's gay. What? Like, be for real for once. Like, that is why men just don't talk to people about, like, serious shit. We do not provide safe spaces for men to talk about what's going on in their lives and their past traumas or their traumas that they're going through right now, because by the time they start talking and maybe, God forbid, they show emotion and cry, you are testing their manhood. And that should not be okay, because there's incels that just think, oh, a man has to be fucking, he has to be fucking everything. He has to be mean. He has to be strong, so on and so forth. Yes, those are great qualities of a man, but a man also has to show his feelings. Because who wants to date or who wants to marry just a fucking Stonehenge that has no emotion? I know there's someone out there that will, but who would really want that? But anyway, guys, what do you guys think of this? I'm on Michael Rennie's side here, guys. This is clear SA. This is clearly, you want to set an example with this. And for Tyler James, man, it sucks, but you kind of have to figure out who your family is, and you have to really, really know them. And this could mess up his streaming career. I don't know. What do you guys think of this? Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure to tell me your thoughts on this. See you guys next time. Peace.